Well, hello everybody and welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we're gonna take a look at the Southern Screamer. And I never heard about this bird before, but it kind of looked like a pigeon to me, but not really. So again, an animal I really doesn't know anything about. They are, yeah, you can see here it's called the Southern Screamer, but it says down here that it's also known as the Crested Screamer, and then of course the Latin name for it. It's the least concerned animal, and there's between 100,000 and 1,000,000 in the wild, so we're not gonna run out of them anytime soon. They kind of live in a real small area, so you must be able to see it in that area. We are in South America, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Peru, Paraguay, and Uruguay. They live in grassland, temperate, aquatic, and temperate, and one would need 270 square meters land area and nothing else. If you add one, it needs 12 extra square meters. Down here it lives from 10 to 42 degrees, which is manageable in most zoos. Not up here where I live, where we get a lot of snow, so they have to be in the winter, but we don't get a lot of snow. We give some snow. You need a grade 2 fence, and it only needs to be 1.25 meters high. That would be roughly 4 feet. So they would be kind of easy to keep. You can have up to 25 in a mixed group, but only 20 if it's only males or females. If you have a mixed group, they recommend up to 5 males and 20 females, which I don't really understand based on the fact that they are monogamous, so only 5 of the females would be getting pregnant if this is true. I know some of the mothers have different information here than the mothers actually are programmed with, so maybe you can give all of them pregnant, but based on this you can't. There shouldn't be any dominance, and they are neutral to humans, and humans can't enter. They can grow up to 90 centimeters long, 85 centimeter for females. That would be just under 3 feet, 2.5, 3 feet. I'm guessing here. I'm not perfect with the translation here, but I tried to learn. I think it's roughly that. They live up to 15 years, and they weigh around 5 kilos for the females. They are sexually active after 1 year, and they can be that until they die. They will give between 1 and 3 babies every 12 months, and they will incubate their egg for a single month. They should be fairly easy to get to reproduce in captivity. They don't have any interspecies enrichment. And hi everyone, I'm sorry, I just noticed while recording the next animal that the enrichment items actually was wrong, the ones I put in this video. So here is the correct one. It's the herb scent marker, the mirror thingy, the sprinkler, and then it's the slow feeder and the forage enrichment. I'm sorry I made the mistake, but it is hereby corrected. But it doesn't hover over ground as some of the moths do. They do walk down on the ground, and I haven't seen them swim yet. That doesn't mean that they don't. It just means that I haven't seen it. So let's get our close-up of the baby here. very nice beak here with the nose holes. And I do like this gradual change in color here. It looks very nice, and he has so many different... Oh. If you look in here when I do this, you can actually see the water behind. This isn't the first mod I have seen this on, but it is... I wouldn't say it's common in mod, but when modders do animals, they go around them again and again and again and again, and I think that sometimes you can just stare at a thing so many times that you kind of get blind. I did contact NarwhalerN to tell him about it with the other mod over here he made, where it's with the eyes. I haven't got any response yet, but it's only an hour. Kind of an hour since I wrote him, so last I messaged Leaf with something, and he actually responded that he would go to fix it at a point. But right now they're actually extremely busy, all of the modders, because I know the update is kind of old already, but we haven't caught up with all of the old mod that still need reviewing for the 1.9 update, and still they also want to put new stuff in there, so I think a lot of them are wanting to fix their small issues with the mods, but they just need to find the time first, and that's okay. They do all of this in their free time. You can go and endorse them. They also, some of them have different kind of ways that you can support them financially. If you want that would be great. But basically they don't sell them much, they just give them away. So this is all on their own time, so I think no matter what we get, we really should be happy for their time. Here it is a bit furry here, not that feathery. I don't know the structure of the feathers here. Up here it's kind of the same, but it makes sense. A lot of birds have smaller feathers up here that from afar actually looks like hair. So I don't know if that would be the same there, but when we get down here, beautiful. And he actually made two different kind of feathers here, maybe three, but he have these that kind of placed on top of each other. Then he got these that I think is, yeah, it looks like they're painted on, but a really nice paint job. And then when we go down here, we got these that actually stick out, and they look good. Oh, that's really good. And again here, even though if we zoom too much in here on the feathers, we have this issue where the strands on the feathers go every single way. Where we all know feathers, they have this kind of hard thing in the middle, and then all of the strands go away from that. They don't have that, but again, if you play from out here, this is one of the best bird mods I have seen this far. Let's just see the feeties. That sounded weird. Feet down here, they also look good. They have a completely different texture. A lot of the other bird mods I have looked at, they are pretty tall, all of them. They just got the legs texture from the flamingo and the crane. Yes, both of them have the same leg texture in the game. So this is a completely new texture, which I actually can appreciate. And it kind of looks very, very rough, which most bird legs are. And the claws look good. I really like that he didn't make them just black, because It's actually fairly rare that any animal have black claws. Normally they would be dark brown or dark gray. All light, of course. But not black, so that's actually very well. We did see it move a bit before, but let's just... I love the head thing. When it goes down like that, it kind of looks like a pheasant. The way it walks, maybe it's that family. And it's actually the babies we have right here, which kind of just look like chickens. And they're so cute. Again, I would like to have the eggs actually, but I don't think the mothers can make eggs that doesn't move around, and I don't think they can get the mother to stay there. What happens with the wing here? Maybe it's just me that doesn't understand the wing. Because... is it just me, or does it look like he made a spot for the wing here, so there was room for it, but then not added the wing? I'm not sure. Not sure about that. It got a good amount of fluff. It's fluffy enough to be a fluffy baby, but it doesn't have that much fluff that it's look weird. My computer, and I know a lot of computer have a hard time with understanding fluff and the way fluff moves. So when animals are very fluffy, like the mane on the lion or the corgi, I just made a video on the corgi recently, that got a lot of fluffy fur. The computer just can't understand how it should look. Should we also just see the baby move around a bit? Yeah. It also have the head thing. And I do actually like that they move together. I don't know if that's accidentally, but and they walk in the water. That's kind of a weird mechanic. So they can clearly walk through water, so I'm not sure if they actually swim, but they can clearly walk through it. Still don't have, no, that was the dog. Yeah, sorry, some words I have a hard time with the difference between the barking dog and the bird dog. It's kind of the same to me. It actually does seem like they like to stay together. I don't know if that's a mechanic or just coincidence, but it's kind of a few days since I got them, so it's actually funny that they stay together. But anyways, guys, that was all I wanted to show you about this Southern Screamer. And of course, as always, the link is linked below. And if you go and download this mod, make sure also to endorse it. That helps the creator be more visible, and it also helps the mod itself getting out there and people seeing it. You know the drill, guys. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell of notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.